the nights of the appropriately shaped table.
Surfers, surfettes, and people of the beach. It is another episode of the Knights of the Appropriately Shaped Table. Our adventurers are currently working through the sunken shipyard in Stoke City, and I just want to check in with each of them and see how they're doing. So first, we have Ike, Hammy Down Bumheart, played by Isaac in all of his glory. That's a great wave for the audio-only listeners. How are you? How's your character doing?
I am great. My character is amazing.
Just full
all
of
my health,
happiness.
Yeah, gotta touch me. Gotta beat that armor class.
It's too much. Next up, we have Uhvahcadu, who is played by Jake Perry. Jake, how's Uhvahcadu doing?
Uhvahcadu's chilling. 35 out of 38 health points. Just his shoulder grew back, so he's feeling pretty all right. Just got a couple scratches.
Yeah. And glaring at me in the corner, we have Amelia playing Nick L. Bach. Amelia, how is Nikki feeling?
Not so good. Mike, not so good.
Did something happen?
He's a little dead.
Oh.
0 health. Must be nice to have health.
Okay, cool. Well, we will open on that scene. So currently we have Nikki down. You guys just finished fighting two kind of like underwater ogre mermaid creatures. There's your treasure chest across the room that I'm sure Uhvahcadu wants to get to. But first, Nikki has been stabbed through the stomach, is downed, unconscious, really just holding on by a thread here. What do you guys all do?
I think the simplest solution is just for Uhvahcadu to just go help Nikki. Yeah, so Uhvahcadu just walks over there, grabs Nikki, picks her up, and says, "Be well, friend."
Okay. And the be well, friend, there's little, like, magical stars that come out of your mouth as you're doing that because you're still in your starry shape, and it trickles down and onto Nick's body, and all of a sudden he starts glowing and stands up, and he's stabilized, and now he has 1 HP. But you will definitely need to rest or do something with that. All of you give me a perception check real quick.
Ooh.
14.
21.
4.
Very perceptive.
Well, Barnaby was able to sneak past Isaac, but he wasn't able to sneak past the rest of you, and you notice a hooded figure walk into the room where you're in, and he kind of looks at you and goes, "Oh, I'm sorry to hop in here. It seemed like you might need some supplies," and he shows up with a backpack full of just like camp supplies, bed rolls, and enough food for a little bit of a nappy poo. So Barnaby's just trying to help you out.
Barnaby, like from the Queen?
Yeah. He dropped you off at Stoke City. He's been following you for a while, actually, but you guys haven't noticed.
Hammy's gonna look
Barnaby.
around. Hammy's gonna go, "Yeah, I think we're good." I'm gonna slap Nikki on the shoulder.
Nikki falls after being slapped on the shoulder.
Hammy, we're good. I don't think Nick is good. I think we should rest.
Nick says, "Please, please."
As Barnaby hears you guys saying this, he looks at you and goes, "Well, if you don't want to sleep now, the ruffians from the town that they apparently hide around here, I think they might be close, so maybe you can talk them into a nap or something."
The ruffians, like, they're friends or they're not friends?
I mean, they seem friendly to me. They haven't stolen things from me, but they could steal things from other people that are less cool, and I'm pretty cool.
Barnaby, give me the stuff.
Yeah, we're gonna take it. We're gonna take a quick rest.
Okay. Here you go. Best of luck, guys. And you see him actually like move through the door into the next area of the sunken shipyard that you haven't explored yet.
I don't like him. Can I do another perception check on Barnaby before he runs out?
Yeah, give me an insight check.
Insight. Ooh, 17.
He's already fairly nervous normally, but you noticed a little bit of his eyes were reverting from you. He looked like he was trying to hide something.
Should we stop him, guys? I'm gonna go, stop!
He's gone.
No. Someone should do something about that.
Well, we know where he went, so let's rest, finish up here, and then go where he went.
Sounds good.
Cool.
Short rest.
Would you guys like to short rest, long rest? You have enough supplies that you could probably do 2 short rests and a long rest.
Oh. Oh. I mean, I could do either, but I did use 3 or 4 of my spell slots.
Yeah, I use multiple
8?
spell slots as well. I think a long rest is probably
Okay.
the move.
Sweet. I think that's a good idea.
So you guys take the supplies from the camp or from the bag, and you kind of set up a little bit of a makeshift camp. You set up some tents that are in the hull of the ship. You see the skylight that was built just from some of the battles that you guys have had. The moonlight is trickling down nicely, and you can hear the waves crash against the shore. You have a little campfire that you guys are all sitting around and talking about, and what kind of conversation would you guys be having?
I'm curious. I'm digging through Barnaby's sack that he gave us to see if he brought us more supplies.
More supplies is in like
S'mores supplies.
s'mores supplies.
Yes.
Give me a d20 roll. Roll for s'mores.
16.
Yeah, there's enough s'more supplies, but the chocolate is sugar free.
That is the lamest thing I've ever heard in my life.
God damn it, Barnaby.
Freaking
Of course,
Barnaby.
of course, Barnaby would give us sugar-free chocolate.
Okay,
man.
he's definitely lame.
I knew it. That's probably why I was so nervous. He was like, "Oh, I hope they don't find out before I leave."
Also, before we go on our long rest, at the hole that we made in the ship, I would like to cast Druidcraft, and have the odor of a skunk right there, so people aren't tempted to come in.
Okay, that works for me. Do you have to roll anything for that, or it just smells
It's
like skunk?
no, just a cantrip. Don't have to roll nothing.
Cool. The door is stinky now. You better hope the breeze doesn't blow the other way.
If it does, guess what I can use Druidcraft for? I can make the wind go the other way.
Perfect. All right. Is there anything that you guys would like to talk about or divulge with each other? Or you guys just trying to get a nap and get moving?
I definitely want to like look through the treasure trove, but I feel like you probably want that after the long rest or
You guys can
something.
do that now if you want.
Okay,
Let's do it.
yeah.
Let's do
We
it.
definitely pick through the stuff and see what there is.
Okay. As you go to open the treasure chest, you open it up and you see 3 things inside. Can you each give me 3 Arcana checks?
24.
Oh wow.
7.
7.
What's my
22.
Arcana.
So you definitely know what the first and third things are. So I'll explain those until somebody finds out what the second thing is.
7.
I
26.
got the second thing. I got
Oh, that's up next.
I got 9, 20,
Okay.
and 15.
Cool. So there's 3 items here because there are 3 adventurers, and I wanted to make sure you all felt included. The first thing is called the Tide Caller's Talisman. It is a mystical amulet which is imbued with the power of the sea. You see it's encrusted with a giant sapphire on it, and then it's surrounded by a little bit of pearls. And it grants the wearer controller over ocean currents and tides. It doesn't actually do all of that because that would be a little much, but it will give you advantage on all water-related rolls. So if you're trying to shape water, move water, make water do something, or do something on the water, you can get advantage.
Based on our last fight, I think Nikki should probably have this.
Well, I can't do anything with water, so I feel like can't Uhvahcadu actually do stuff with water?
Yeah, I have both Shape Water and I have Water Wall as a 3rd level spell, so it probably makes the most sense for me to have that.
That makes sense to me too, because I can't do anything. I advantage on what?
I like it. I just remember getting thrown across the entire room by the water
Did get
last
thrown
time.
across the room.
My first, I was like, "Yeah, you should probably have this one."
I thought that was good.
I appreciate that. Sure, I'll take all of the objects, thank you, so that I don't die anymore. No, I'm just kidding.
Next up, we have the Wave Rider's Blade. So this is a great sword. It is a legendary sword forged from coral. So it's picture a regular hilt of a sword, but the blade is all coral. And it's able to slice through water with ease, and it will give you +5 on all surfing checks if you were to ever go surfing. For any reason.
Oh, I'm good with performance too, so That might be for me, but also
It's not a hammer.
Sword. You
We
don't
can
have a
just-
great sword.
oh, can I wield a great sword? Is that what you asked?
Can you?
Oh, that's a good question. I think I have a rapier. Probably not. I could probably only do
Yeah, I cannot.
uh
Not proficient.
probably not. I don't know how to look.
Oh,
Oh,
man.
features and traits.
It's under proficiencies and languages for me.
Hammy, I can change it to the Wave Rider's hammer if it makes you want it.
I'll take it. I'll take it.
As Hammy picks it up, you actually see the coral move with a mind of its own as it feels the will of its new wielder, and it turns into a giant great hammer instead of a great sword to make Hammy happy.
Hammer time.
And then the last thing is the Sea Serpent's Scale. It is a scale roughly belt-sized, and it is from a legendary sea serpent, which you will meet later maybe. It's supposed to give you protection from drowning and the ability to breathe underwater. So this belt will allow you to breathe underwater if you need to.
Protection from dying does sound good.
Yes, that sounds like it's right up Nick's
That
alley.
does sound good. Yeah, I like that. I'll take that. The serpent scale belt. And I immediately put it on.
Do you start like trying to breathe water and see if it'll work?
Well, yeah, sure. I dip my I look for a barrel to just stick my head in.
It works.
Wow, whoa.
Wow. You
Does
just
exactly
shoved
what I
your head in a
thought
barrel
it.
for nothing.
It does exactly what I thought it would.
Nice.
Fantastic.
Cool. All right. Anything else? You guys want to like hang around the campfire, chat a little bit, or do you guys want to go to sleep and get moving?
Yeah, we can hang out and chat.
Okay.
Get some character development in.
You guys are gonna have to do that yourselves. I'm just gonna ask you things like, what are your characters feeling? Where do they want to go? How do they feel about the journey so far? Feel free to jump in on whatever you'd like to talk about.
So, Nick, how you think that fight went?
So well. So well. Because I know you guys have my back, so no, it did not go well.
We do
Not
have
well
you
for
back,
me.
but maybe next time we are the ones. Maybe you stay by Hammy. I don't know.
Nikki got how did I get thrown across the room again? Why was I separated? I don't even remember.
The toilet bowl.
Someone
thing
pulled a
happened. We
lever,
pulled
I
the
think.
lever.
Oh yeah, okay, maybe we shouldn't pull levers so quickly from now on.
Oh man,
Enjoy
I hope.
lever pulling.
I hope. I hope sometime in the future I find a single shoe of like lever pulling that tells me the best lever to pull in the situation.
It's just one glove. The one glove, the
Yeah.
left glove of lever pulling.
I think I'm like 0 and 8 in levers and little things you can step on in caves.
Also, I've discovered that my character's at a slight disadvantage in the fact that most of his spells are charm related. So that makes things a little difficult if we're fighting something that isn't able to speak to us. So I only have a few things I can do if it's like an actual monster. Or if they don't speak common or something. So yeah. Fights are iffy for me. The bard.
It's hard to
So
be a battle bard.
yeah.
Uh,
Dang. Well, I'm curious about Hammy's relationships with his brothers. He's the youngest, right? Is that right?
Yes.
And do they just live all over the place?
All over the realms.
All over the realms.
Mhm.
Are you guys like close?
I mean, it's not easy being the youngest of 11, but
You were like left behind.
it works out pretty well. Someone took my shoe. Not much you can do.
what about your sisters?
We don't have to talk about my sisters. For some reason, Hammy can't really remember anything about his sisters right now.
Touchy subject, I see.
Isaac hasn't decided what he wants. Okay. Dang. Well, Nick definitely tells the scariest story while we eat. The scariest tale while we eat s'mores.
Do you have a scary story, or you're just saying he does?
No. He gives the performance of a lifetime, but I don't.
I feel like
Nick does.
I feel like Hammy and Uhvahcadu are having a conversation, and Hammy just doesn't understand the relation between the queen and prince. And who was the king like a Rottweiler? I'm confused here.
Well, you see, you don't have to be somebody's child necessarily to be the prince or princess. And pets are children, in my opinion.
I miss my family. I miss my brothers.
Are we not enough?
And then we take a long rest.
My brother's a filthy little rat, so I can't relate.
Please. Uhvahcadu, are you not close with your brother?
We were very close. And then I fell in love. And then Hank literally stole her from me. And I haven't seen her or him since. So he's a filthy little rat. And I hope she's all right.
Where would you say if it hadn't been, what's his name? Hank. If it hadn't been for Hank, been married a long time ago, would have been married a long time ago. Where'd he come from? Where'd he go? Where'd he come from? Cotton Eye Joe. Okay, sorry.
I'm just confused at who Cotton Eye Joe is, but yeah, we had our wedding scheduled.
Oh my gosh, you had a wedding and everything. He stole her. Were you at the wedding or was it before the wedding?
It was before. It was
Okay.
before. It was about a fortnight away, and then one day I woke up, they were gone, and there was a note from Hank that said, "Sorry, bud."
That's brutal.
So, yeah.
That's so sad.
Yeah, haven't seen him since. That was about 15 years ago.
Oh, that's so sad. Dang. Okay, I think we got plenty of rest.
When you say rat, do you mean metaphorically or?
Let's just say if I see him, I'm gonna turn him into food for a rat.
Mm.
This rat, also named Hank. Pull my rat out of my pocket.
I forgot you had another rat.
I love this rat infinitely more than I love my brother at this point. If that tells you anything.
The rat poops in your hand.
Still better than what my brother did.
All right.
All right.
So it seems like you guys all are done talking to each other, and you go to sleep. And it's a pretty uneventful night. You wake up, you feel well rested, all of your spell slots are magically back. And you can see behind you is the way that you came in, although up 3 stories because you ended up twirling down through the water fancy toilet. And across the room, there's a small opening leading into what looks to be a much older ship. Where would you like to go?
Before we do that, can we loot the bodies of the people or the things that we killed?
You can. Give me an investigation check on each of them.
19, 16, 17.
Those sound pretty good. I'm not even gonna roll.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Bad news.
Oh no.
They were just little like mermaid ogre dude. They have a harpoon and a net.
Can I take the net?
Let's take the net. That's a good idea.
Yeah, if you guys would like the net, it weighs about 2 pounds. It's weighted along the outside, and each of them are in pretty good shape. So if you would each like a net, you can have them.
I like
Spoils of war.
Also, we should actually start keeping track of our gold.
Yeah, the queen gave you an allowance of 15 gold pieces per adventure each. So.
Oh, okay. All right. So are we at 15 now, or
No, you already spent 5 on your pedicure.
Oh yeah. 15 together or each?
Each.
Oh, okay.
So everyone make a note of that. All right, do you guys want to climb up and head back the way you came? Do you want to try and find a different way out, or do you want to go through the very, very clear way that you should be going?
I think we should go the very clear way.
Okay. Sweet. So as you walk into this next area, you kind of shimmy your way through the opening. You enter on, it's the shell of a ship, but it actually reveals a much larger cavern. It's over 150 feet tall. It looks like it goes all the way up the cliff sides to the cliffside, like, what was that called? The cliffside temple, sorry. So it goes all the way up. There's a long tube connecting from the very back all the way up to the top. And at the bottom, you see a statue with a couple of pictures behind it. You look all around and you see assorted ruffians and naysayers and bad people doing what they need to do. So you see goblins readying their weapons and getting ready to go out somewhere. You see bandits talking about their next heist they're going to do. You see ghostly figures that look like they belong to different sailing vessels that have crashed into the side, and their souls have come trapped into the sunken shipyard. Where would you like to go?
I think we should talk to the ghouls.
Talk to the ghouls. Oh, goodness. Okay. What was up there? You said there was a statue, right? What was up at the statue?
It's all the way in the back of the cavern. You'd have to walk past basically everybody else in order to get there.
Can I do a perception check to see if we're about to, if they've noticed us, if we're about to get in a fight? 4.
You see goblins getting their weapons and bandits getting ready to go out and ruffians making their way around. Everyone seems generally friendly. Like, you can start a conversation. You're dressed in armor and adventuring gears. Like, they don't know if you're mercenaries for hire looking for another job or if you're a bunch of goofballs working for the queen.
Okay, who's closest to us?
The ghostly figures are to your right, about on the other side of the cavern. So
That actually sounds cool. I want to talk to some ghosts. Let's do that.
Okay, cool. As you walk up to them, you notice there's 2 ghosts that look like they come from about the same time that you guys are currently in. They look strikingly close to what a bum heart resembles. You see one that looks like an extremely ancient person that has been there for ages. They're dressed in almost Spartan gear, and then you see another one that looks like a classic pirate captain with a big hat with a skull and crossbone on him. And he sees you first, and he goes, "Ahoy, mateys!"
Ahoy!
But
Hello.
Sir.
As you get closer, the 2 ones that are from the same time as you, they see Ike, and they are starstruck for a moment. Ike, you immediately notice this is Blayke and Blayke, 2 of your brothers, that they joined the Navy when you were younger and you haven't seen them in years.
Oh.
Something has happened and they died in the shipwreck, and they are staring at you like they've seen a ghost, and you're looking at them. I mean, what's running through your head?
Oh my gosh.
They're not going to make it to family reunion, are they? I mean, not like this.
His brothers are ghosts. He's already down 2 brothers.
I got like
So sad.
9 left, and an undisclosed amount of sisters.
And Blayke went together. That's so funny.
Yeah.
I walk up and I go, "Blayke, what happened to you? What are you doing here?"
They in unison go, "I don't know. Chased an adventure. Chased it too far. Here we are."
All right, well,
How's Mom
dude,
doing?
but I was only talking to Blayke, so I turned to the one on the left. I'm like, "Blayke, what? Mom's doing fine. How did this happen?"
So, we thought we were joining the Stoke City Navy, and we were going to go live our lives and do good things. And as we went to leave the port, the sea monster attacked us out of nowhere and drew us into the sunken shipyard. It had giant tentacles that brought us under the water, and I mean, we did our best to keep the rest of the crew alive, but nobody made it out at all.
Oh my goodness. What kind of monster was it, Blayke?
Which one are you talking? The one on the
No,
left?
no. Yeah, you, the one on the left still. I'm not.
Okay. Yeah. You to your older brother. He actually just smacks you in the head, but because he's a ghost, it like phases through your head.
Blayke, I'll get to you in a second. All right, bud. I turn back to Blayke.
So Blayke looks at you, and He says, "Look, man, I don't know what it was, but we just saw tentacles and beaks and nonsense, and next thing we knew, there was shards of ship everywhere, and it was a pretty gruesome sight."
Oh, Blayke, I'm so sorry, man. Is there anything left of you I can take back to our family?
If there is, it's probably with the shipwreck. Ours is the most recent one at the end of Skid Row. Like, if you just want to keep going through the ships, like, we'll get there eventually. But I'd be careful. The monster could be anywhere.
Well, thank you for the heads up, Blayke. I'll avenge you. I'll take care of you. I look to the other Blayke and I go, Blayke. And then we go talk to the other ghosts.
That's messed up. All right. So the other two ghosts, it's the very, very ancient dude and then the pirate captain. The pirate captain takes his little pipe out and he goes, "Hi, what was all that about?"
Family reunion of sorts. Don't worry about it.
Ah, glorious day, glorious day. Congrats. You want to join him for the rest of eternity?
Guys?
He's got more family that he still needs to reunite with that is very much alive, so perhaps not.
What
But
she
you
said.
can sail on my vessel, and we can go gather all of your family and bring them all back here, where we can spend forever together.
Why do you need people to spend forever with you?
How else could you be a pirate than forever looting and forever doing what you need to do?
We already have a mission, and it's one for the Queen.
Ah, which queen? There's been a bunch.
Queen Underwood. The only queen.
Never heard of her. Anyway, what brings you to the sunken shipyard? You looking for something?
We're in the business of recruiting people for the Queen to her cause.
Well, what's the cost?
To join her cause of banding together the realms under her.
Oh, you trying to bring Stoke City in?
That's right.
Underwood.
Dang it.
Yeah.
That was good. He goes, "Well, if you're looking for recruits, there's bandits over there, goblins over there. My ship's for hire. If you ever have 200 gold, we'll do 2 jobs for you for 200 gold.
It's a lot of money. Can you tell us anything about the missing surfboard that we've heard so much about?
Surfboard. So the bandits are they're going to try to steal from Yobra, who is this little hermit in the woods, but he's good at making surfboards. So they're going to go to him. You think about the big gold one?
Probably.
Yeah, it's somewhere back there, and he just like points generally at the paintings. He's like, "No one's been able to figure it out. I've been here a lifetime, probably 4, but yeah, it's a little much for me."
You know, guys, you can ask my brothers if they see anything but a surfboard. I didn't even think about asking them.
Maybe you should ask them.
Hey, Blayke.
They in unison go, "What?"
Not you, bud. Do you know anything about a surfboard? A missing surfboard of local legend?
Dude, we died like 2 weeks ago.
Oh, man. Yeah, you should know about it then. Anything? You never heard any rumors?
Nah, I just been trying to figure out what to eat. Normally when I eat, it upsets my stomach. Like, it just
As a
gets
ghost?
really, yeah, it gets freaky because it doesn't digest, but it just kind of sits there. So I feel bloated all the time. You
Oh, man.
got anything for that?
I heard something about Tums. I don't know if that'll help.
Okay, I'll try to eat the stomachs of other people. That's what Tums is. Right?
Blayke, do you know anything about the missing surfboard? Yeah, I didn't think you would. Don't worry about it. And
Yeah. Thanks.
we can go. You guys want to go talk to the ghouls?
I'm just curious. I'm curious. Does everybody in the family hate Blayke or just Hammy?
Blayke knows. Wait, no, everyone loves Blayke, but Blayke knows what he did. And until he comes to terms with that, we're not on a great basis. All right.
And what did Blayke do for the
He-
storytelling?
He knows what he did, and maybe future listeners will hear it when I can come up with something. bad enough for me to talk about it and not talk to him after he died.
Yeah, no, it's pretty strict.
Yeah.
Must be pretty mad to hold a grudge after a man's died.
All right. So you haven't talked to the ancient ghost, you haven't talked to the bandits, ruffians, or goblins, and you haven't looked at the paintings in the back next to the statue.
I would like to talk to the ancient ghost.
Yes.
Mostly because I want to hear his voice.
Okay. He's sitting and he looks like he has lived 1,000 lifetimes. Like, imagine the oldest person you know, but then put them in Spartan armor.
Does he look like he's from, like, a local from Stoke City?
No, he looks like he's from Spunta.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah.
Sir, where are you from? What lands hail you from?
I'm from Spunta, the fiercest fighters in the whole land.
I want to hear him talk more, please. Ask him more questions.
So, long story short here, we're trying to find this special surfboard. You seem like you've been here a while. I'm sure you've heard of it. The pirate dude said it had something to do with those pictures over there. Do you know anything about that?
Yes, I know where the surfboard is.
Oh, you-
Follow me. And he starts walking back to the picture, but like slower than you would run, but faster than you would walk. So you gotta like awkwardly jump between those two things.
I think we've got time to talk to other people while he makes his way over there. What do you guys think?
All right, we'll meet you there. We're gonna go talk to a couple other people. We'll see you in about 5 minutes.
I can't wait to talk to him again.
Eat my bubbles, out of towners.
Oh no.
We still love you, I promise.
Wait, before you go, any
Yes?
after all your many years, have you any sage wisdom to bestow on some adventurers? Maybe for something about your hometown? Anything?
Wear a helmet. And then he takes his helmet off and shows a giant hole where a cannonball just ripped through his skull. And then he puts it back down and goes, "That would have done a lot, but that was life."
Well, we're gonna talk to the rest of these people first, just to get the lay of the land since we just got here, and then we'll meet up with you to find the surfboard.
Okay.
All right.
I don't have a lot of time. I've only been here 600 years.
Okay.
So
we'll be quick.
Have a lot.
Okay, we'll be quick.
Okay, just don't take more than like 10 years.
We'll be a lot quicker than that, sir. I guarantee it.
Okay.
All
right. Where would you guys like to go?
I'd like to investigate the paintings real quick.
Well, if you're gonna investigate the paintings, go over with them.
Yeah.
Why are you leaving this old man all alone?
Oh, he's going to the paintings.
Yeah.
That's
Okay,
pretty
we'll go there
jacked up.
last. Let's talk to the other people. I wanna figure out everything that's going on in the city before we like go off on a mission.
Yeah, I need at least 10 more voices before we move on.
It's perfect.
All right, let's go talk to the goblins. I want to hear goblin voices.
Sweet. You see 3 goblins that they're brandishing their spears and getting ready to go, and you see 2 of the bigger ones kind of beating their spears on the ground and going, "Hunt, hunt, 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 hunt," and the one in the center goes, "It is time to go on the hunt. We will go forward, and we will bring back meat!" And everybody starts going, "Meat! You there! Will you hunt with us?" And he points right at Uhvahcadu.
I'm on a bit of a time crunch.
What are you hunting?
Yeah, what are you hunting?
Anything that moves!
If we don't join you, does that include us or?
Are you tasty?
No,
No.
not at all.
Okay. Well, then no.
Are you looking for something, or is it just hunting for sport? Most dangerous game? What's the deal?
We are goblins. We like food. You like food?
I do like food, yeah.
We will make food after we eat food and catch food. Questions?
That's your whole life mission there?
We do this like once a week. We go kill something, we bring it back, we eat it. We go kill something, we bring it back, we eat it. That's a good life.
God, I can't wait to retire as a goblin.
I whispered to Uhvahcadu, that sounds really boring. I don't really want to go off with them.
Yeah, I'm not going hunting with them, but let me try speaking to them in their native tongue.
Okay.
My character does speak goblin, by the way.
Okay, well, I better hear a goblin voice then.
Hey goblins, is there anything special about this cave we should know? You guys have been over here for a while.
Yeah, that's a good question. So, the bandits, they're good dudes. They like to go and get cool things.
Things? Those are things? I like
But-
things.
I like many things. And then the ghosts, they're good dudes, but the new ones are kind of freak. One of them's pretty cool. We love Blayke, but the other one, Blayke, kind of a dickhead.
That's what I picked up from my friend Hammy here. Those
Yeah.
ghosts are actually his brothers.
Yeah,
Nick, what are they saying? Do you speak goblin?
Nick nudges Hammy and says, "Let the man finish."
And then so bandits, good dudes that go get things. The ruffians, they just get beer, but sometimes the beer will power you up. So do it that way you will.
Makes sense. Alright, well, good luck on your hunt. Maybe next time I'll be able to join you.
Hey, thanks, dude. And he hands you a little dagger that's just with a really crooked hilt and says, "Thanks for being cool, dude.
Thanks for the dagger. I can't wait to stab something with it.
I hope it's not me."
It won't
then-
be.
Okay. And then they go, meat, and they all run off into the woods.
Nicky thinks that the world revolves around him, so he nudges Uhvahcadu and says, "What'd they say about me?"
Nothing, honestly. They were just talking about Hammy's brothers. Apparently,
Which
they
one?
only like Blayke too, and they don't like other Blayke.
Blake has a whole thing going on. I wouldn't worry about him.
Yeah, clearly, I mean, they made it quite the impression. They've been here for 2 weeks, and these goblins already don't like him.
Even in death, he haunts.
Crazy. But they did say that the ruffians are cool people. They like to get stuff. No, the bandits like to get stuff. The ruffians like to get beer.
Ooh. Both of those are enticing.
That's what I said.
Okay. Here is the options I think we need to investigate. We need to get a surfboard. We need to. I'm wondering if we should go looking for Hammy's brother's belongings. Maybe dig into why they died a little.
Well, they got
and
killed by
ma-
the sea monster.
Oh, that's right. They did get killed by a sea monster. They said they had belongings in the other boat, though.
Well, we're only
Maybe just
one
if
of
there was anything left of them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe we should investigate sea monster and maybe go off with the ruffians. Yeah. What do you guys want to do now? Go see the ruffians?
Should we
think-
investigate the monster first, and then we can talk to the ruffians?
I think we do the monster last. I think while we're still in
Agree.
the cave, we talk to the ruffians and then go with the old ghost to see the paintings that could lead us to the surfboard.
I like
Maybe
it.
we do that first if we are going to go out with the ruffians or the bandits.
Real
Then
quick, bandits are going out, ruffians are staying here and getting drunk.
yeah, so I think we talk to old dude before we go with the bandits. Because worst case, it sounds like the bandits are going to the woods to potentially rob a guy who makes surfboards anyway. So like solid last chance option for us. Or we go talk to the ghosts and maybe find the lost surfboard.
I feel like we're about to miss a whole something with if we don't. The poor surfboard guy is about to get robbed. That's sad, but maybe not our problem.
But if he gets robbed and we don't find the surfboard, who's gonna make us a surfboard? He's the surfboard guy.
A hero always helps those in need. I say we protect him from the ruffians.
I mean, the ghost guy did say he'd wait 10 years, so.
We're running out of time.
All right, let's confirm. I think okay. Then we go talk to the bandits and confirm that they are indeed going to go rob this surfboard guy, and then maybe once we're there, we decide if we're going to protect him or not.
Do we? Okay, actually, real question. Do we need more than one surfboard? Are we all going to do the competition or just one of us? Maybe we need more than one.
Maybe you should have asked the surf competition before leaving town.
Maybe we need 3 surfboards. Let's go see both of them.
Yeah, we got it.
All right, so let's go talk to the bandits and see if they're really going to go rob surfboard dude.
Let's go. Okay, let's go.
Okay.
I like that.
You guys walk up and you see 6 bandits getting ready to head out on a mission. You can tell that there's one in charge. It's male, human with black hair. He's wearing like a red tunic and then little like khaki-ish trousers. He has a headband around his head, and he looks at everybody and goes, "All right, gentlemen, it's been a time coming, but yo brah can get away with this no more. He's been building surfboards and charging a profit for them that is out of his mind. We are going to go shut down his business tonight. Who's with me?" And the other one's going, "Yeah!" They're super into it. It's like, "You are going to follow Bubbles the Bandit into the war zone, and we are going to come out on top. Who's with me?" And they're like, "Yeah!" Like, "All right, let's go get that guy. But first, everyone go get your stuff, make sure your things are ready, check your feet for blisters, make sure everything's okay, and then we'll head out." So like 30 minutes. And then everybody goes and does their little thing.
Do they look like they're locals?
Yes. They all look like they are from the town, and maybe they got kicked out for a reason.
I'm going to approach the leader. Oh, you want to do something with that?
No. Go ahead.
All right, I'm going to approach the leader and go, "Son, well met, dude."
Carne asada, dude. And he tries to dap you up. Roll for dap.
Roll for dap?
Yep.
My dap score is out of this world. Oh, yeah. That's a 23 on the dap.
Oh, that's a good dap. Immediately trust is granted. He goes, "What's up, dude? Where are you trying to go?"
We just want to see what you're doing, bro.
Dude, yo, bro, that little hermit in the woods, been charging way too big for surf prices, all right? We're trying to enter the competition. Homeboy won't even give us any surfboards. What's up with that, dude?
Dude, not too spectacular, dude.
No sense, dude. Skunks, dude.
Do you know why he's charging so much, dude?
He says it takes him a lot of time to do it, and like it's like a 3-day process, dude. But like, I don't buy it. I think he's just full of crap.
Dude.
That old article.
I turn around and I go, "Night huddle."
I tell Hammy, I say, ask him if the mayor is on board with this, because I want to do right by the town so the town supports us. I would rather they not hate us. And so see what, if they're like, I don't know, if they're just like bandits, like are they towns members gone rogue? And tell him we're looking for surfboards too.
I turn around and go, "So, like, dog, is the mayor down with this, or?"
Dude, saltwater? That crusty old pufferfish? Dude, he's too busy hiding in the coral to know where he's going, all right? He kicked all of us out. He lost all of his best dudes. We got to enter the surf comp just to even get earned back into the village, dude. So we're not about saltwater. We're not even about Stoke City that much. We're just trying to get a little surfing on, dude.
Oh, man, what a downer. I turn around, "Night huddle."
What
else did you ask?
I say, tell him we'll join, and then maybe I think we should take a group vote as to whether or not we turn on them.
I say we protect the surf guy.
That's my vote, guy. That's my vote too. Maybe he'll give us a discount, but we have to wait until they like get there so that he gives us a discount.
Heroes always protect small businesses in seashore economies.
That's in the pocketbook. All right, so you have to convince them for like a reason that you would go with them. You can't just be like, well, I guess you could try saying just like, "Yeah, we tag along." But
Uhvahcadu, I want your confirmation. Do you think we should turn on them, like join them and then turn, or what do you think?
Yeah. I mean, they got kicked out of town. Clearly, they're not good people.
How do you get kicked out of like the chillest town?
I know. The mayor tried to sell me weed. Like, you can do whatever you want here. So you had to do something pretty messed up to get kicked out.
Yeah.
Bubbles
I-
overhears you and he goes, "We were stealing waves, dude. It was an accident, dude.
Stealing waves?
Yeah, dude. Big crime in the Stoke Sit.
You can sell mushrooms on the corner, but you can't steal waves. Crazy. What do you mean by
Sacred.
steal waves? Like you were surfing when you weren't supposed to be, or what?
Nah, dude. We were in the lineup. Freaking Saltwater thought it was his turn. I thought it was my turn. I went in front of him because I'm freaking tubular, dude. Just crushed the wave, hit the gnar, and he wasn't having it. He thought I was a little too mean. So kicked me and my friends out of town.
Is Mayor Maris like some sort of dictator? That's crazy. That's not what I was expecting.
Guess we'll find out.
Now I'm not so sure.
Grand Theft Hydro.
Should we vote for them? Okay, now I'm not sure if the mayor's in the right here. Okay, maybe we should go scope it out with this surf guy and then see. But I'm thinking we turn on him. Okay.
Well, in a culture surrounded by surfing, I feel like messing up other people's surfing would be, a pretty big deal, right? Who am I? Who am I to put judgment on someone else's culture? Okay.
All right. Let's end this huddle. Tell them. Try to convince them that we need to go because we need surfboards.
All right. Do you want to try that? Because
I think you got good rapport going, so you tell them.
You already have advantage on the trust.
All right. How should I go about this? Should I say? What should I say?
Tell them you say you want to join and that we want to come and steal from the surfboard guy because we also need surfboards because we want to join the contest.
All right. I turn around and I go, "Saw, brother. That surf man
Saw, brother.
seriously. Yeah, brother. Saw that guy. That guy really ripped us off as well, brother. Can we join you? We'll be of a lot of help.
Ha! I mean, what are you trying to do with your surfboards after, dude?
Probably like steal some waves, brother.
Listen, it was a big misunderstanding. All right.
No, I get it. I get it.
I
Grand
thought it
Theft
was all
Hydro,
right.
brother.
Hell yeah, brother. Let's yeah. I mean, if you want to tag along, if there's not enough boards, dude, we gotta put us first. But if there's enough boards to go around, or maybe you want to hang out with the hermit after, you can do whatever you want. But
Hey,
we're gonna make sure we get ours.
Saw like that.
Roll for dap.
Do I get advantage off my last crisp dap?
Yes, you do.
Oh, good thing I do. Holy crap. That's gonna be a 19 for the dap.
Okay. It's good, but it's not as good as last time. The spark has left.
I look him in the eyes and I say, "We'll get it back, bruh."
Thanks, bro. Righteous. All right, and then you see all of them begin to gather their gear and start making their way out. There's a small opening between where the ship and the cave face meet each other. And as they go out, they are now in the Forbidden Woods.
Are we
You see-
just gonna gloss over how good Grand Theft Hydro was?
Yeah, that was sick.
So good.
Yeah, so it's a woodland area with this wood is like perfect for making surfboards. You see assorted oak trees, maple trees, like anything that you could ever want to make a surfboard out of is here. Everybody give me a history check real quick.
21.
Okay, that'll do. Nobody else has to. There's an ancient tradition in Stoke City where you used to go make boards from these trees, and then you would have to make that board in order to be worthy of being like an adult in this culture. That has since kind of gone away, but there is a legend of a master surfer that is there to teach the party or to teach adventurers how to make the perfect surfboard, and tries to keep that tradition alive. So as you continue to make your way through the woods, the 6 bandits begin to slow down and start taking knees, and you hear them go, like, putting up little shaka signs, like their hand signals, and they're in the seals. They're just like, yo, cha-cha-cha, cha-cha-cha. And they start spreading out and fanning out, and you see them surrounding just a beach shack in the middle of the woods. And you see this little goblin man come out with a cane and a little, like, cloak. And you hear him slowly come out. and all of the bandits, before any of you can even say anything, begin to charge at the man, or the goblin. The goblin bounces around from all of them, hitting surfboarding moves and like stiff arming them, and he actually takes a surfboard out and surfs along one of their back at one point as he's bouncing back and forth with a mental and physical quickness that you don't expect from a person of this age. And all of the bandits are defeated before you can even look up. And then you see him get back to his cane, take out a little bit, and then sit down and go, I saw it, dude. And he looks at all of you.
Oh my god.
He did not need our help.
A saw, dude.
Saw and well met.
Asa, you guys making boards? You want to?
Is this Yoda?
It's yo brah.
Yes, we are interested in surfboards specifically. That's actually what these guys were coming to rob you for. We tagged along with them. We were gonna kick their ass, but clearly you had that handled.
4th time this week, that was. Chill as heck. Not are they.
These guys suck.
Just a bunch of squids, dude.
This is what's his name? This is my favorite guy yet.
Yo brah.
Yo, yo, bruh.
All right, we're not trying to bail on this, brother. It'd be pretty a call if you'd help us make some boards.
Worthy you must be. Prove to me you will.
How do we do that?
Are you asking him that, or are you asking me that?
Ooh, asking him that.
Okay. Follow me, you will. And he starts very slowly walking into the woods. You see, as you come across, 3 different trees in the woods. There is a tall, strong oak tree with a wide base. There is a beautiful maple tree with the tree leaves are starting to turn orange and glow. And then there's an aspen. You can tell by the way it is.
I knew you were going to say that.
That's pretty neat.
Yobra looks at you and says, each pick tree, you must. Pick wrong tree, big bad, but must pick one each.
Dibs on the glowing one.
I don't like our chances of all picking the right one. Can I do a perception check?
Yeah.
15?
Okay. With a 15, you can tell that the aspen appears to be the most outgoing of the trees and charismatic.
All right, I love it. I'm feeling drawn to the aspen, so and I go pat it.
Okay.
I'm gonna let the leaves guide me, and my leaves on my armor just start fluttering and glowing a bright orange color, and so I'm like, glowing one's mine.
Okay. You head over to the maple, and then Hammy, do you try and kick somebody off, or do you head over to the big, strong oak tree?
I'll go for the oak tree. It's just calling to me.
You see Yobra walk up to each of you, and he puts a hand, like, makes you bend down. He's like, down here you come, down here. Chill you must be. And he puts one hand on your forehead and one hand on the tree. Says, tree, feel the tree. Same aura, same energy. First pass, you have tested. And then he starts to walk away, and then he goes, by the way, you'll need this. And he tosses Uhvahcadu a big axe in order to start chopping him down. Says, stoke tradish, chop half. Tree stay stand, chop half. And starts walking away.
That was a little too easy.
I guess we have to cut half of this
So
tree down.
I was gonna say we cut half the tree and then leave it, but we have to keep it standing.
Maybe down the
That's what it
middle.
sounds like.
Is that what he's talking about?
From the top.
Yeah, because how else would you make a surfboard? Like, does he mean from the top or from like that? I don't know.
I like your idea. I like the way you're thinking. Maybe we can go one at a time, just see how it goes.
Yep. Hammy, you had the idea, so you're going first, and I throw the axe over to Hammy.
All right. I guess
From
I'm
the
just gonna
top,
take a
make a chop?
swing from the top, make a chop.
You're gonna have to climb. Are you climbing the tree?
I have a single boot of jumping really high, and I think this might be the first time it's coming to use. Ooh, I have an idea. Can I jump? Okay, so what? I get 3 times my more normal jump length, but I only have one of them, so it'd be like 1.5 times my normal jump length.
Yeah, that'll work.
All right. So I'll jump. How tall is the tree, do you think?
You only need to chop off enough to make a surfboard. I don't know why you're trying to cut it all the way down.
Well, I was gonna cut it down in the middle. Like from that. It's fine. I'll just chop it
Okay.
like a normal,
Halfway.
like a norm. Yeah, I'll
What
just
do you
do
mean
that.
like a norm? Are you going horizontal or vertical?
Horizontal. We'll do horizontal. What is that? Just an attack roll?
Yeah.
With the axe. You're smiling and it's kind of freaking me out. Like I feel like I'm doing something wrong. All right, normal attack roll.
Is this a puzzle? I
don't know either. I'm scared to do it.
I'm worried.
You know what? Hammy gets too nervous and he gives Nick L back the axe and stuff.
I don't know what to do.
And Hammy's shaking.
Can we do a perception check on what half means?
You can try.
Oh, I think we're overthinking it.
19.
It probably means horizontally or vertically.
Oh man.
Damn it.
You know, I know it plays into like, oh, Hammy's stupid, so you'd think it'd go vertical, but I genuinely thought when he said half, oh yeah, vertically down the middle of the tree.
How else do you cut a tree? Wow. Okay, well, now that Nick has the axe, he just takes a swing.
Which way?
The normal way, like a lumberjack.
Okay. Give me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh no. Okay. I have decent dex, but that doesn't help me because I get a 10.
Okay. Like a flash of water, you see Yobra erupt from the woods and kick you in the face. He grabs the axe from your hands and he goes, "Keep tree stand. Tree will not stand, cut from trunk." Try again. And
You're
he
killing
hands
me,
it-
Mike.
he hands it back to you.
You're killing me.
Take 3 bludgeoning damage.
That's just what I needed. Nikki gives the axe to Uhvahcadu.
All right, so we cut in half. We can't do the stump. I think I have to climb the tree. And so Uhvahcadu decides to climb halfway up the tree with the axe.
Do you maybe you cut the branches, like, and weave them together or something? I don't know. Because you said you don't cut the trunk.
Trying to cut from the very top all the way down?
No, I'm trying to cut it in half, but from like do the lumberjack chop, but from like halfway up the tree.
Ooh, take my
Wait, so you're doing the same thing I did?
Yeah, but
It's not the trunk anymore.
Here, I'm going to give you my the thing I have that doesn't move. What's it called?
The immovable rod.
Yeah, immovable rod, so you can stand on it like the lumberjack competitions.
Perfect. So I grabbed that from him, stab it into the tree just above a quarter. We won't go halfway up. We'll go we'll go halfway up. Screw it. So I'm halfway up the tree. I climbed up there. Do I need a check for that?
Give me an athletics check.
14.
Yeah, you can get up there.
All right. So I get up there. I touch the pole to the tree, press the button, stand on it, and I take a swing like a lumberjack.
Okay. As you go to swing.
No.
There's not even a dex save for this because Yobra jumps up, clicks the button, so the rod just falls and you fall with it. You take 3 damage from the fall, and Yobra goes, "Protect the tree." I could not be more clear. Protect the tree. Try again. And he hands you the axe.
I can't believe he's letting us try again.
All right, Hammy, just cut down some damn branches.
Is there like something in the tree? Can I do a perception check on the tree and see if there's anything in it trying to like hurt the tree?
Sure.
All right, I'd like to do that. I'm really confused. Oh, that's a nat 20.
I was going to say, you could give me a nature check. With a nat 20 nature check, you remember that if you cut a tree in half from where it is, the tree is going to die over time unless it sprouts out, which causes a lot of like pain in the tree. If you cut a piece of the tree from the side, that the tree will continue to stand and remain healthy over time and will fill in much easier. So do with that what you will.
All right, I'm going to chop out a sliver of the tree. Enough to make a surfboard, but not enough to like kill the tree, I guess, like from the side.
Give me a strength check.
Oh, wait, that's not the right one.
I'd like to say that Hammy got this correct and early, but if any other character had gotten it, we would have just moved on. But
That's an 8.
Oh man.
you cut out.
Oh, I
enough-
should have given you inspiration. I'm so dumb.
You cut out enough, all right? But it is going to cause a lot of pain and discontent to you to try and turn this abomination of wood into a surfboard.
Can I try it again from the other side? Or do I only get the one shot?
You can try anything.
I'm going to try it again from the other side.
Okay.
I give you
That's a 16. Is that good enough?
okay. Never
Give me a
mind.
dex saving throw.
Dex saving throw. I might evade this. And I have what's it called?
Inspiration.
Yeah, I'm gonna use that. 1d8, right?
1d4. Right?
Frick. No, yeah. 1d8 or 1d4?
1d6
Oh,
We
for
were
bardic
both wrong.
inspiration. Are you talking for inspiration? Is that
so
what
I got a 17.
All right. With that, you see the flash of a little man or a little goblin grab the axe out of your hand and say, "Do or do not. There is no try." And just takes it from you, points to your piece of wood and says, "One try, one do, one good. You two, try again." And hands you the axe.
we are about to make an enemy out of Yobra, and I don't like that because he's my favorite character so far.
Well, next time we'll find out if you guys can ever truly chop down a tree.
We are the knights of the appropriately shaped table. We are the knights of the appropriately shaped table.